going to be the next chapter? And do I want to play the next chapter yet?
I don't know. Do you want to play the next chapter?
I don't know. I kind of wanted to stop. So wait, can I do the...
Oh, well, I guess he's now added to the call, but I highly doubt he's going to pick up, though. Oh, well.
Well, I guess we'll let the cutscene go by.
I didn't mean to add him to the call, though, but I guess he'll join if he wants to, I guess.
So what's going to happen when they open it up and it's just these guys looking at us?
I'm alright. It's like, I see you.
I guess they don't open it up, huh?
I think they're gone.
You just saw them. They weren't gone. They were going up the stairs.
Stop treating me like a Pokemon.
Well, excuse me.
Freedom at last.
There's a Rattata.
Is this some kind of storage space? It looks like a factory.
I agree. But they mentioned Keith's name. Think it's their base?
I'm not sure if it's their base, but we know the containers with R in them were taken to him. Now what?
We look for R, and then I'll bet you we find Keith.
Sounds good to me. Let's get going.
I don't remember this box being here.
Well, I mean, I guess we'll try to do this chapter as well. I just might not read every single line when we're looking for evidence. Make it go a little bit faster. Follow the people who are carrying it stealthily. Judging by everything we have here, there must be storage room of some kind. No kidding. Interessante. Oh wait, what's this? A schedule for inspection duty. What? It'll be a hassle if we're seen by someone. Let's not linger too long. Well, looks like there's only one way in or out, so... Either way, they're gonna see us or they're not. We're on a boat. We're on a boat. Oh, hey, look, it's the... There are Alolan Pokemon here. Hey, Rattata, do you think you could tell us about this place? Rattata! Rattata! The best? It's that good? Oh, I see. You got a lot of food, and you've also made a good friend, huh? Huh? Wait, have we met you before? Rattata! What? You say they came through here? They ended up in the elevator we passed? We need to follow them. There's an elevator in a boat? I mean, I guess it's a large ship, but still. It's a Alolan Rattata.
It's the real Ratatouille.
It's Remy.
Remy.
Huh? It looks like a Rattata, but it's a different Pokemon? Rattata. Your cry. I guess you are a Rattata after all. And it has a more subdued coloring than usual, and its body shape is a little different too. You're not sure? You got lost and ended up here after wandering around aimlessly? The food where you were before was fresher, but you made a friend here, so it's the best. That's good, I guess. You don't know? They were too busy talking to your friend here to pay attention? Well, thanks. It's fun when you hang out together. Glad to hear you two get along. Interesting. Alright, let me just double check. Oh yeah, there's the elevator. Oh wow, it's Wario?
Where do you see that? Oh, the Rattata.
I guess. I guess I could kind of see that. So we don't have to walk past here. We just gotta go do the elevator.
Wario Tata.
Sarge is just laying down. He gave up crying for now.
Let's be careful, Tim, okay?
Yeah.
Just open it up and there's all these people staring at you.
Just watch the freaking manager.
Elegant Queen.
Like, I found you!
So wait. Is this a cruise ship or a transport ship? Like, for cargo. A cargo ship. Stunning waiter.
Oh, foolish.
Foolish.
Is it some kind of resort?
Can't be. A resort in the middle of the sea?
I guess so.
That's like a cruise ship.
What else could it be?
Or does he mean in the distance?
Luxury cruise
No,
ship.
this is... Thank you, Pikachu. SS Prime Treasure. My
And
goodness.
we're off to a new region.
It's Aether.
Using a cruise ship to smuggle stuff?
This is no good.
Hmm.
If so, we need to find Keith and quickly.
Right.
Yeah, I mean, I guess somehow they snuck the cargo onto this ship. Maybe someone saw the man carrying the container. Let's ask around on the deck. Let's ask Frillish. It's too big and confusing, you get lost. You get so lost that the drinks would cool off by the time you get where you're going. Wait, are those hot drinks? And that's why you don't serve any hot beverages. Oh, okay. It's big enough that you get lost even if you work here, huh? Well, if they're cold, they would get warm. But aren't you also a ghost? You can phase through places. I mean, I guess you can't phase through with the drinks, but still. Yes. Service is fantastic, and the food here is also first class. Can't imagine using any other ship for traveling. Been here and there. I still like Rhyme City, though. It's a nice city. Was there someone like that? I didn't notice. Alright, well, goodbye to you, then. How about, let's disturb this guy taking a nap.
Someone like, yes.
Oh my gosh, Brion just blew some bubbles. Come back. Bria? You say I should take a swim too? Oh yeah, I imagine it's refreshing, but I'm pretty busy. Can Pikachu swim? You bet that's it's cause I can't swim, how rude.
Throw him in the water, you'll find out.
Everyone's just lying around and nobody seems to want to go for a swim. Adults are like that, you know?
I'm like that. Shoot.
I used to like going in the pool,
Nah.
but it always made me tired. Like, it'd just be sitting there in the sun and I just want to go to sleep.
I wouldn't want to go in a pool for anything. I don't know how to swim, so if I go in a pool, I die.
I mean, I don't know how to swim, but I can hang around in the pool. I did used to take swimming lessons when I was little, but I didn't go very far with it. I just kind of learned the technique of the basic strokes. I just wasn't good at it. So yeah, it seems like none of these guys know anything. But wait, what's this about the bouquet? Oh, did my wife tell you about it? Man, well, you see, the bouquet is actually the fireworks. There's a large fireworks display before the parade at night, and so, you know, I called them my bouquet for her. Oh, I see, that sounds romantic. I somehow don't think you'd know much about romance, Tim. Tim doesn't know much about anything, so... probably. Chinchino! Chinchino! Oh, they're both the same text. Alright. Bubbles! You see the bubbles? Wait, did she just ask why I was dressed like that? Alright.
Because I'm lazy and poor.
Wait. I was told there was a special selection process and that plebeians couldn't get on board, but maybe they were mistaken. You managed to get on after all. What, you want some trouble or something? Good thing they can't understand Pikachu.
Right?
With luggage? No, doesn't ring a bell. Oh, yes, they are. I'm glad you could tell. Aren't they adorable? We've even won some Pokemon contests before. Their fur is so fluffy and glossy. Huh? What? Do you have a problem with my fur or something, Tim? I didn't say anything. Poor Pikachu's feeling insecure. Hey, Lapras. You see the blow bubbles? There's a show at the pool and you'll be performing too, huh? When's it gonna be? Oh, tomorrow, huh? I don't think we'll be able to watch. Well, good luck. Alright, can we go talk to this lady? Nobody's really had anything. Something... oh, here we go. Something about going to the lounge. Wait, let's see this again. They went toward the lounge. You see those two doors past the pillars, go through there on the right and just go straight. But I wonder, can we go upstairs first? What, Pikachu? Let's go and search for, head to the lounge. Alright, let me just see.
We do search for R! Let's go upstairs first.
What?
Get here.
What? I'm really a ghost, guys. I can't talk to this girl.
She doesn't realize that you're alive.
I'm a ghost.
Is that crazy?
I'm a ghost. What if we can't talk to anybody here and it's just there for the... Oh, here we go. Just there for the view. I like how he was still gesturing after I moved, like he was talking to nobody. Title Tyrant, fight me, you rich lady! Frill. Says for ordering drinks, go to the order from the Frillish on the first floor. What job are you doing here? It does have a job on the ship, but now isn't the time for it to work. Sounds an awful lot like an excuse for slacking off to me. You've actually got a very important mission? I wonder what it means. It's gone quiet. Must be a secret. Secret mission. Alright, well I guess that's about all we can do here. Let's go to the lounge. Do. The lounge is supposed to be straight ahead, right? Straight ahead or to the right? Which one is it, Pikachu? Alright, this should be it then. What if Primarina is in the lounge?
Oh, wow.
We'll see.
This is impressive.
Everything is super luxurious.
Not just any Primarina. A shiny female Primarina.
Nice. Ocean
Wouldn't that
Cafe.
be a treat?
It would be quite interesting. Went up the stairs behind me. Alright, then stop blocking the way, my good man. I always wonder though, are we supposed to talk to other people? Although usually it doesn't matter too much because we're kind of supposed to find things out in a certain sequence. Just trying to fill up our clue book here before we continue. Whoa, this is like seats just like out here in the middle of a bunch of water. That's so weird. I think the ship has sprung a leak. Do. Let's talk to bartender. We have a variety of beverages, as well as snacks and light meals. The Frillish will deliver anything you order. They serve the lounge, but they will also bring your order to the deck or even to your room. That sounds great. Get me a coffee, Tim. You're going to order something? We're in the middle of investigating. Alright. Once we find out where the stuff went then. You know, I thought they said they don't serve hot beverages, but I would assume if you just sit here at the cafe, they should be able to give you one, right? If you'd like to order, please order to Frillish. The Frillish that are not carrying anything are here to help the customers with their bags. 2 kinds of Frillish. Alright, well I guess let's go up the stairs. I'm pretty sure these 2 stairs lead to the same place, but let's go up, specifically up the ones this man told us about. So that we
Because he said, hi, how are you?
Right.
Frill?
Frill. So I'm assuming the 2 different kinds of Frillish might come into play somehow, since that got added to our notes. You, sir, my good man. You won't talk to me. Title Tyrant wants a Diet Mountain Dew. Oh, look at this. We got some Croc Rock. Oh, hey, Ninetales. Has luxurious fur. Cool. It says the house it normally lives in is similar, but the ship has more space, so it likes it better here. Alright. You need something? Blah, 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 blah. Alright, let's talk to this guy. Oh, hey. You see that? The Croc Rock, like, stepped forward, like, hey, buddy. Watch that. Watch. Oh. Let me stand farther away. Ready? Let's go. Nope. Denied. Bouncers. A tall Diet Mountain Dew with whipped cream and a lemon. Fight me, Crocorock. We're not allowed to go in? Oh, come on, don't be so uptight. All we want is to peek in the room. Okay, we'll leave. But we ask you guys a quick question. Did two guys carrying some luggage come through this way? They went inside? So then R must be past that door. Yeah. Get out of here. Alright. Come on, Tim. Let's get out of here for now. Womp womp.
Rock guards are trouble. But if the lounge is where R went, then that's the room we need to investigate.
Dun
You and
dun
I
dun.
need to find a way in.
Alrighty then. We will figure that
I
out.
just thought about this. You know how, like, in traditional Pokemon games, you have to have one move on your Pokemon?
Uh-huh.
I feel like Pikachu does know how to use a move, but it's like one of those useless moves that you get like level 5.
Yeah.
Level growl, like freaking growl or tail whip,
Yeah.
and like that's it.
Probably. Let's see, where should we go now, though? I'm really not sure where to go now. Oh, well, something's gonna happen for us. Oh, what a coincidence! It's Disaster Girl.
What are you doing here?
I'm here for work. Apparently watching the parade from this ship is popular among celebrities. But what brought you guys here?
We're still on the trail of Keith.
Oh, you
The
know,
clues led us
we're
here.
just robbing this place.
What would Keith have to do with this cruise?
We don't know for sure, but he must be on the ship at least. We do know that he's smuggling R.
Oh no! If that stuff gets out into the world, it'll be a disaster. You've gotta let me help you find Keith, alright?
Well, maybe if you talk a little
But,
I
quieter.
can help you gather information, since I'm a reporter.
Just imagine what happened if R got into the ocean.
Oh, jeez.
Probably use her help.
All the
know.
Gyarados that are already
We're not
unstable.
getting involved in this either, but we could use some help.
Somewhere in the ocean, you'll hit Kyogre.
Counting on you.
Right. Oh my gosh.
You're not
Kyogre
gonna
gets
like that.
R.
You're not gonna like that.
The room at the back of the second floor, I didn't even notice it. Is that where they've taken R? Yes, but it's guarded by Krokorok and we can't get in. It's wonderful that you were able to find out where R was going, but the room is guarded. Let's see, is this the Krokorok you mentioned? Yes, that's exactly the Pokemon you saw. How do you know? I didn't know. Oh, Amelia has a Pokedex. Was she a Pokemon trainer before she became a reporter? There are Pokedexes in this game? Oh, this is actually a collection of my own notes. Darn it, Tim, you made me think stuff. You made this by hand. Let's see, I'm sorry to say electric-type moves won't have an effect on Krokorok. Pikachu will be at a disadvantage in battle. That's okay, Pikachu's useless anyway. But we might be able to find out a little about what the room will be used for. But see, folks, this is why you start with Bulbasaur. There is a cruise newspaper. It has a schedule of all the events that occur on this ship. Neat. Let's have a look. Let's see. The event in that room is the Prime Treasure Show. Whoa, that's an impressive name. What kind of show is it? Is it a Primarina show?
What kind of show is it? The show.
The show. Blah, blah. Interviews. Gino Farina. The Gino Farina? You know him, Pikachu? Of course I do. He's a renowned chef. I'm hungry. About the show. I wonder what kind of show it is? I don't know anything about it, sorry. Wah, wah. Alright, so she's gonna try to figure out how we can get into the show, I guess. Oh, look, it's an order sheet for drinks. If you hand it to Frillish, they'll bring what you ordered. This is going to come in handy later. Why do these look like adult beverages?
I would like to drink every single one of those.
You don't even know what they taste like.
Yeah, but they look delicious.
What if they taste like that health food stuff?
They know it's worth the money.
Find out about the show. Alright.
The best clue we have so far is the show that's supposed to be held in that room. Let's find out more about it.
Alright. Who can we ask? Let's ask around in the lounge. Okay. About the show. Seems to be a show that's almost a tradition on this ship. Customers complain of not getting seats, but I've never heard anyone say they've seen it. That's weird. What if it's a show that nobody goes to? Because it's not really a show! I don't know anything about that. I'm not really interested in events or anything. Why are you here on a cruise ship? There was one other person for sure. I guess we can ask Frillish, maybe. Oh yeah, there were a few more people. No, not that. Girlfriend wanted to see her try to get tickets when we booked our reservation. Even then, we didn't manage to get seats. If anyone would be willing to part with their ticket, I'd pay anything they asked. How much money do you have, my good sir? Because I have some forged, I mean totally legitimate tickets for you right here. One thing on my bucket list is to go on a cruise. I was taken on a cruise when I was, like, 2 years old or less, so I don't really remember it. It was a Disney cruise, so I kind of somewhat sort of remember being in, like, the little kids' room that they put you in where they had Disney cartoons playing. That was about it. This show is mysterious. There's something fishy about it. I don't think there's anyone here who's been to the Prime Treasure Show. Let's go talk to people on deck. We can leave through the exit facing the cafe. Does that mean Frillish won't know anything? Wait, let me see if Frillish would say anything. Or even this guy. Nope.
He looks like Hank Hill. Like, I just like had like a little glance at him, and I was like,
maybe.
Fru?
Hi, Frillish. Bye, Frillish. I just like float down those stairs. Yes, Pikachu.
Who would have thought that we'd run into Amelia on this ship? You know what? That's called destiny.
that's called minding your business, Pikachu.
Right. What are you talking about?
Don't act so nonchalant. You're enjoying this, I know. Don't worry, I understand.
This game should have been called Wingman Pikachu, am I right?
I think Amelia would like her men to be a little bit more intelligent.
Right? Alright, let's ask more people. About the show, blah blah blah. Nobody even knows that the show exists.
That's kind of weird.
There's something fishy going on. I feel like the show is just a front for something. Oh yeah, wait, wasn't there a, the newspaper? So the event was on the newspaper, but nobody else knows about it. Because nobody reads newspapers anymore. It's a commentary. I didn't know they had a show like that. I'd love to see it.
Well, good news for you.
I hear the tickets are completely sold out. We do have many other events planned on board the ship, so I might suggest enjoying those instead. Thanks for nothing, Captain. Here it's a show you can only see on this ship. I admit I'm curious, but they say tickets are impossible to come by. I've never really tried to get one. Not a big fan of shows. Having to sit still and just watch, this just isn't my thing. Aren't you the one... Aren't you the same one who calls fireworks a bouquet? You have to stand there or sit there and watch fireworks, don't you? Oh, you mean that show? No, I don't know anything. Thanks, lady. Go swimming with Brione. So there isn't anyone here who saw the show either, huh? Yeah, it's also weird that nobody's able to get tickets. This is going to take some thinking. Let's get ourselves some coffee. We've got an order sheet here, so let's try to find a Frillish. They don't serve hot drinks, remember?
Why does Chinchino keep looking at me?
She likes you.
Stuck on me.
She likes you, Wingman Pikachu. Alright, there was a Frillish upstairs, but that wasn't the right Frillish, so where'd he go? Oh, there he goes, but now we can't get to him, so we have to wait for him to come back around somewhere. But I already know that they talked about they don't have hot drinks. Bubbles. You, Frillish. Talk to me. You take orders. I'm getting coffee, Tim. Black, naturally. Got it, I'll write that down. Now, what should I have? Cherry berry juice. That sounds pretty good. I like iced tea. Oh, you can get iced coffee. I gotcha. I don't know. I'll get some iced tea. It says to write how much sugar we want. There's got to be a game mechanic to this eventually. You just select the number of each drink, one each, right? Once you've got it down, hand the order sheet to Frillish. I wonder if that actually changes anything. Phew, much better. Sometimes an iced coffee is just the thing. Yeah, I'd forgotten in all the excitement, but we haven't eaten anything since we snuck into that factory. Good thing your stomach growling didn't alert anybody to your presence. Yeah, detective.
Good thing this is just a video game where you don't eat anything at all.
Oh boy, Pikachu's about to grill us. Yeah, detective's gotta be tough, but seriously, iced tea? We're about to face off against Keith. You need something more hard-boiled. Can I please just drink what I want? Keith sure has some nerve planning to smuggle R on a luxury cruise like this. Yeah, that hall has got to be hiding something. I mean, nobody's seen the show at all. It's almost certain they've carried R into the hall, but we need more information. I don't think talking to people is going to get us anything new, though. We should meet up with Amelia. I agree, she might be done with her work. Come on then, let's head back to the lounge. Dun 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 dun. Out of my way, rich lady. Out of my way, beach chair. All of the sugar on the ship.
Oh yeah, who runs like that, Tim?
In slow motion.
What?
It's coming from this room.
Excuse me, hello? Is everything okay?
Vikoska. I don't know if I said that right. Thank you for the follow. Hello, welcome to the stream.
Strange thing was in my bag. Sorry to make such a scene, but it frightened me. Could I ask you to take a look?
Yes, of course.
That's... She seemed very suspicious the way she said that.
I don't know if you asked him to take a look. He doesn't know what a chat out is.
Right. What's up?
Well, she's gonna be like, what's that?
Mask.
Isn't it scary looking? Maybe it's some sort of prank.
Oh, Snubble.
My poor Snubble was quite
Snubble.
frightened to
That is a big Snubble. Oh, it's scared. I want to hug it.
He looks more angry than scared.
I still want to hug it. Oh my gosh. That actually is a little bit scary.
poor thing.
Knock it off, Pikachu.
Sorry, I guess it really was scared. This is a real mystery, which means a job for us.
He looks
I would
hilarious.
love to have a mask like that. Like, I would just walk around and scaring little kids.
I used it for traveling, the suitcase that is. It had all of my clothing and personal items, and now it was replaced with a mask. When was the last time you opened it? Just this morning before I got on the ship. And did you have the suitcase with you the whole time? No, I had checked it with the ship's staff. Once I got on board, I collected it at the front desk, and Snubble here helped me carry it to my room. I wanted to get my favorite lap blanket out, but when I opened the suitcase, it had that mask inside. Where could my suitcase have gone? I've never seen anything like it. It's rather unsettling. There must have been a mistake somewhere. The more I look at it, the stranger this mask seems. Who could have brought a mask like this onto the ship? It's a gentle, sensitive darling, Snubble is. I think the mask gave it quite a scare. I'm really sorry, my Pikachu got carried away. Oh, it's fine. You'll be friends with Snubble, won't you, Pikachu? Of course. And no more pranks like that, okay? I'm sorry, okay? Believe it or not, I do feel bad. Sure, Pikachu. Sure. Aw, look at this Snubble. I want to pet its little head. I mean, its big head. Whatever. Sorry about earlier. Aw, this is the sound it makes. Sad. It's still pretty scared. Let's leave it be until it calms down a bit. Aw, poor puppy. Alright, anything else we can do here then? Oh wait, there's a thing. Is this your family, Ms. Milton?
Oh yes, that's a picture of my husband back when we were young. That was his favorite jacket. He would always wear it for special occasions and outings.
Hey, that necktie looks great on him too. Alright. That's a strange mask. Is it an antique or something? Does it really look that valuable to you? Seems like a piece of junk to me. It's a Cofagrigus. Anything else? Is that it? I guess that's it. The only thing in the suitcase was the mask. Yeah, nothing that might help us find the original owner. Must have been some slip-up with the bag. Someone grabbed the wrong suitcase. I was just thinking, what would happen when Pikachu put the mask on? He just it was like the mask where he just got possessed by Cofagrigus or something. That would have been a completely different game entirely. Ms. Milton, we should have one of the crew check around for your suitcase. I think it must have been accidentally swapped with someone else's.
Yes, you're probably right. I'll let the captain know immediately.
What, the captain? Wait, the captain?
Oh, he's a friend of mine. I'll go look for him.
Here, let me come along too. I'll carry the suitcase.
Oh, thank you, dear. You really are kind.
Maybe we should go to the lounge for... We should? What is... I don't know what you're talking about, lady. Gino Farina, celebrity chef. He looks skeevy.
Their meals were loved by Pokemon and people. Between you and me, I'm close to recreating one of their recipes.
You mean the famous lost recipe? How is that possible?
The lost recipe.
That's a trade secret.
I figured as much. That's it for the interview. Thank you so much for your time.
Oh, anytime. Especially if you're doing the interview.
Oh, my goodness. There you are, Captain Eckhart.
Well, hello there, Miss Rose.
Hello
How
there.
can I help you?
This may sound odd, but I'm afraid my bag has been swapped with someone else's. Look at this. I don't recognize any of the contents.
I'm so sorry to hear that. We'll look into it.
I really appreciate it.
Tim, hello. Another mystery for you?
No, not really.
You know, I think I've seen this mask on the news. They
Dun,
said that it was
dun, dun.
stolen.
What?
Stolen? Impossible.
He's instantly suspicious.
There's an awful lot of strange things going on this ship.
Well then, Miss Rose, we'll hold on to the suitcase for now. We'll let you know as soon as we find out anything about it.
Yes, please do.
Thank you for your help too, Mr. Goodman. I'll be at the bridge, so please stop by should you need anything. You know what a bridge is, right? It's where they control the ship. I need to tell you that, Tim, because you're stupid. You can reach the bridge by the elevator on the second floor of the lounge. Well then, Mr. Graham, I'll see you again when we have our interview.
I think I'll head back to my room too. Thank you for everything, Tim. Please stop by if you have time. I'd love your company.
You know what a bridge is, right? I mean, granted. Hey, Frenzy! Mimi! Thank you for the subscription. I mean, granted, the definition of a bridge on a ship is a little bit different than the definition of a bridge, so I get it. They're explaining it for kids, but still, Tim is stupid. There's a crew member. Let's ask where we can find the elevators. I thought those were the elevators. Excuse me, yes. Could you tell us where the elevators are? We're trying to get to the bridge. Oh, you can get to the bridge by using the elevators here in front of us. Tim! You're staring at an elevator!
I don't think Tim knows what an elevator is.
I mean, he took one earlier when we were in the cargo hold.
Yeah, but he had Pikachu right there to tell him, oh yeah.
Yeah, but Pikachu was like, hey, let's ask where the elevators are. So Pikachu is guilty on this one too. But maybe
like
Tim was
staring
blocking
straight
his
at
view. Are you the captain's partner? Nos. What's that? We should go in front of you if we want to talk? You can only face north. Okay, you're a little weird, but we could move to the front to be in front of you. Well, let's talk to the captain first. There's something I'd like to ask you, and what might that be? Do you know anything about the Prime Treasure Show? We'd love to know more about what kind of show it is, but we can't get tickets. I'm really sorry, but I don't know much about the shows myself. Even though you're the captain? Sorry to not be more help. All the shows are planned by the committee. Sounds like this committee is very suspicious. You see, this ship is a little unusual. The passengers are actually the owners. All the rooms are privately owned, and everything from the events on board to the next destination are decided by the committee run by a committee run by the passengers. But none of the passengers know about the show either. Interesting. All of that's run by the committee, as I said. Well, thank you very much for nothing. We're still trying to find Miss Rose's suitcase. We're also in the process of notifying every department about the mask. I hope every suitcase ends up where it should be. Where are you keeping that suitcase now? In front of Nosepass. Nosepass seems to have taken a shine to it. Alright. Come to think of it, it seems like the owner of this suitcase is also interested in that show. When I had a good look through the suitcase, I found a strange note. What? Let's see. The Prime Treasure Show. Iced tea. The usual frillish. Umbrellas and yellow deck chairs. See, Pikachu, iced tea is a good idea. What does that even mean? Is it some kind of code? Those are some random words. I've written them down anyway, though. Anyway, Tim, there was something else besides that note. A ticket. I don't know what it's a ticket for, though. Dun dun dun. Alright, well, you know, Nosepass, I don't know how we're gonna stand in front of you if the suitcase is in the way.
So I guess it really does always face north.
Alright. Nose. You love the mask inside? Oh, the captain put it in front of you when he noticed you were trying really hard to turn your head so you could see, huh? It made you that happy, huh? Well, that's good. Interesting. Alright, so... what do we do now? There's a
We
ticket.
figure out how to do the mask.
Can we just take the ticket? Yes. We got a ticket. There was a bizarre note in the suitcase. Yeah, I wonder if it's related to the mask in some way. It could be some kind of secret code that lets you into the show. We still don't know what kind of show it is, but we might be able to find out more if we follow what the note says. There was one thing on the note that we can start investigating immediately, right? Iced tea. Iced tea. I think it's a little too broad to really investigate. I think we should investigate iced tea, Pikachu!
I pity the fool.
Yellow umbrellas and deck chairs, whatever. I did see them around the pool, but I didn't notice anything unusual about them. Isn't there something else that got your attention on the note? Well, I don't know what else. I guess it's the frillish. The usual frillish. But which one's the usual one?
All of them.
I guess so. That must be it.
Talk to them all until you figure it out.
Pretty much. It's the one surefire way to take care of it.
It's the one thing I like to call process of elimination.
Oh boy. Oh hey Tim, Amelia, Mr. Graham. Welcome back, we were just talking about you. Did you find out anything about the show? Well, even the captain didn't know anything about it, but we did manage to get some new information. The suitcase had a note in it. A note? Yes, it had a few things written on it, but one of the things was the Prime Treasure Show. Oh ho, that's quite a scoop, Tim. A stolen mask and a mysterious show. This whole suitcase incident is just full of surprises. Excuse me now, there's that frillish. I gotta go talk to him. He's totally planning to make part of the program. Is that all he ever talks about? So are you going to investigate what was in the note now? Yes, I'm going to try and find out more about what was written on it. Okay, I'll keep trying to find out more about this mysterious show. Alright, Frillish. You don't know, huh? Well, thanks anyway. Good job, Frillish. There are 3 other Frillish around in the hallway and on the deck. Got it. But you work the hardest? Wait, you feel bad for the ones in charge of the deck and hallway because there's not as much for them to do? You really do love your job, don't you? So there's a total of 4 Frillish, huh? We need to speak to all of them. Let's place an order. Hold on, Tim, since we finally have some nice Since we finally have some nice coffee when we have some time, we should head to the deck and enjoy the view of the ocean while we drink it. Sure, sounds good.
You think the Felish in the hallway have the most work due to room service?
Wait, what?
You think the Felish in the hallway would have the most amount of work to do
Yeah.
due to room service?
Yeah,
But,
they have ones that carry the bags, too. Oh, hey, there's one. You're in charge of carrying luggage. I'm pretty sure it was probably one that has to do with the drinks. Oh, I bet it's the really important one on the upper part of the deck.
Oh,
Not a
you know
waiter.
what? I think I would actually love the job this Felish is doing right now, because since there's nothing else to do but just chill out,
Uh-huh.
and once you get everybody also in her room, there's like nothing else to do.
Right.
So you're just standing around and until like somebody needs you. I think that's a pretty swell job.
Be boring,
Get paid for
though.
doing nothing. Yeah, but it's also one of the most important jobs for a lazy person.
Alright,
Like
might as well
me,
talk
for
to this
example.
one. Even though I'm pretty sure it's the other one, but... You don't know, huh? But you did run into an unusual customer. What do you mean? He was trying to order something that wasn't on the menu, and he was so persistent you had to chase him away. What was he trying to order? You don't know? He said he wanted a book? Trying to order a book? Whoever was making the mysterious order could be the owner of the suitcase. I think Tim was trying to make an order.
Sounds delicious. Yeah, can I have a book, please, with extra pages?
He was lying around as if he owned the place and he was blue. Maybe he was wearing blue clothing. Let's have a look around.
Can I have 2 books, no covers?
Alright, so let's talk to the lazy Frillish up there. The one with the supposedly very important job. You don't have much time to speak with the other Frillish. Sure looks like you have a lot of time to me. Keeping still is a part of your job. You need to be ready to go at a moment's notice. It seems pretty proud of itself. Oh, it looks all sharp and serious, too. What's the deal with this Frillish? I don't know. I don't know. I'm starting to get tired myself, but let's finish this chapter. There's a guy lying around in blue. Didn't you just order something unusual from Frillish? Oh, you saw that? How embarrassing. I was trying to order a book. Huh? You can order books from Frillish too? Well, I thought you could, but it looks like I was wrong. Frillish wouldn't take my order, so I gave up in the end. Let me ask you something, sir. No, with all due respect, are you stupid or something? This was actually my first time on this ship, and I'm just trying to blend in with the people around me. I saw someone getting a book from Frillish, so I figured that must be how all those high-class folk pass the time by the pool. Just thought I'd give it a try, too. Do you know which Frillish was the one carrying that book? To be honest, all the Frillish look the same to me. Racist.
Was it pink?
How about who received the book from the Frillish? Oh, that I can tell you. It was that lady on the deck chair across from here, the one with the chinchino. Thank you very much. Alright, so is she the one, she with, like, the yellow umbrellas over there? Because that's another clue.
Is there a yellow umbrella?
There's a yellow umbrella.
Dun. And there's the lady with the
She did it.
Chintino.
She's guilty. Did I order a book from Frillish? No, ordering a book from Frillish. I've never heard of such a thing.
That guy saw you.
Well, we spoke to someone who saw... I said I don't know what you're talking about. Perhaps whoever you spoke to was mistaken about what they think they saw. Playing innocent, huh? I don't think we'll get any answers out of her, but that doesn't mean we're out of options. Let's go talk to the Chinchino.
She's so adamant about it. It's like, obviously, you got something you want to talk about.
Right. Oh, I didn't even realize they just gave me a book. Which Frillish was it? Oh, hey, there's one right behind us. That's kind of creepy.
Talking about me?
One with sharp features. Oh, the Frillish on the second floor. That's the one that brought the book, huh? Thanks. I knew it! You didn't notice? You need to work on your observational skills if you want to be a detective. They all have different features. Do they really? Do they really, or are they just saying that? Oh, the view was great from the second floor, so you went up there to go and look down from the edge of the second floor deck before you partner went with Frillish. Before she met with Frillish, huh? That must mean something.
I like how she's just like chilling while she's hearing you guys talk with this
Yep.
Chinchino.
There's a game of counting everything on the first floor. Interesting. Alright, let's go meet up with our friend the Lazy Frillish again.
I like how that Frillish is like standing right behind you, talking about me.
Right. Hey, are you the Frillish in charge of delivering books? Oh, so you are. Do you think you could bring me one? You will if we order it properly? What do you mean? I'm ordering it right now. It's no use. What are we supposed to do? All it says is do it properly. Don't think it's going to tell us. We have to give the secret password. If we're going to place an order, do it properly. We'd love to, but we haven't told us what you even mean by that. You can't tell us. Well, great. This is getting us nowhere.
I'm gonna have to figure out how to order properly.
Seems there's a specific way we're supposed to order. Maybe it has something to do with what was written on that note. Also, remember that Chinchino told us its partner was counting something. Oh, the number of yellow umbrellas and deck chairs or something like that. That's the number of sugars, and then we order an iced tea. I got it. I'm a genius. I win.
But honey, you are brilliant.
But do we actually have to like look from here, or do we just go down? No, not you, Pikachu.
Coffee is a complex topic, Tim.
Fine,
I'll
Pikachu.
share what I know with you.
We're not talking about coffee, Pikachu.
Detective Coffee Note number 30. Beans are harvested at different times all over the world.
This is very fascinating, Pikachu, but
Get all different flavors of coffee year round. Isn't that good?
that's fantastic, Pikachu.
Thanks for the worthless thing of trivia, Pikachu.
Time Treasure
Like,
Show,
yeah,
iced
coffee
tea,
beans are grown everywhere.
the usual Frillish. Oh, it's umbrellas and yellow deck chairs. So how many umbrellas? Is it umbrellas plus yellow deck chairs? There's 1, 2 umbrellas, 3, 4, 5, 6, 6, I think. So 6 umbrellas and just the yellow deck chairs. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Alright, so there's 6 umbrellas and 7 yellow deck chairs. Can we do it yet? Or do we have to go to the thing?
How do we order?
Why won't it let me go into the menu? Thank you, Pikachu. I have to wait for Pikachu to catch up, I think.
If we place an order with the Frillish on the second floor, it'll bring us a book, apparently. So there's gotta be some secret in how we place an order. I don't suppose you found any hints on that note, did you?
Yes.
She actually figured it out pretty quickly.
I'm pretty sure.
Nana, you are a brilliant genius.
Now, why do you think that?
Oh, wait. Let me go back.
So I've been sad, like, for these, like, past 2 days.
Now, why do you think
Uh-huh.
that?
And it was, like, all thanks to the heat. I don't like when it's hot.
Wait. You've been upset because it's hot?
I don't like it when it's hot.
Oh. Well,
So it made me pretty sad, like, the past 2 days.
You're right.
well, being in Florida, that's just kind of the way it is.
She was super busy.
I mean, you guys have air conditioning, like, every single
Yeah.
Remember, the umbrellas and yellow
an apartment or any other living facility.
the chairs.
Yeah, sometimes they go a little bit overboard with it, though. It's like, oh, it's more than 60 degrees. We better make it 40 degrees inside.
Like, no, 60 degrees is decent.
I know. So we have to order an iced tea and, like, 13 sugars.
The two numbers stand for the number of teas and sugar cubes we order from Frillish.
Oh, the number of teas. Oh, which one's which?
Let's go place our order.
So wait, which one's which, though? Then the umbrellas are the number of teas and the... I don't know which one... Which one is which, then? Alright, let's see. Iced tea. How many sugar cubes? Is it 6 or 7? Which one is which?
Well, we'll figure out if we get this one wrong. Let's go with 6.
Yeah.
Yeah, look at that. We did it first try.
Yeah. But yeah, it's actually, there have been a couple mornings here where it seems like it's a little bit colder, and then it goes back to being hot in the middle of the day. We did it! Here it is! Seems more of a menu than a book. Yeah, let's see what's in it. Prime Treasure Auction information. Ooh. Please be sure to have your ticket with you. The dress code is semi-formal. What? Don't tell me you don't know what dress code means.
God dang it, Tim.
Darn it, Tim! It's basically
Tim,
telling us how we're supposed to dress up.
Haven't you ever went to freaking elementary school, Tim?
That's what, so auction? That's what it says, yeah. So there wasn't going to be a show in that room at all. It's an auction. Look, it says this is the lineup for the auction. Detective's Cape, Henri Brothers. Yeah, he said Henri Brothers, so I guess it's not Henry Brothers. Recipe book. Mask of Antiquity. It's the Cophagrigus mask. Hey, isn't that mask the one we were just looking at? The owner of that suitcase must have intended to put the mask up for bid. But the mask is a stolen item. Yeah, this is no ordinary auction. It's almost like a black market. Huh? Tim, take a look. Ours on this list, too. You're right. It's on the list of items for sale. And it looks like whoever wins the bid gets exclusive buying rights for 6 months. We can't let that happen. We've got to stop them. We need to find a way to sneak into the auction. But how? Oh, I wouldn't worry too much about that. I think we'll be able to walk right in. It's said to have your tickets with you, and the dress code is semi-formal, right? What are you saying? All we need to do is meet the conditions. We'll worry about the dress code later, but there was that weird ticket in the suitcase. That must be the ticket for this secret auction. Let's go to the bridge and take a closer look at it. I thought we picked it up.
Are we going to see Tim wear something else other than like a red hoodie and some jeans for the first time in forever?
Title Tyrant's like, Tim, how are you in college? He hasn't
I know,
started
right?
yet, but he did get accepted by a college, apparently.
Like, what school do you go to for you not to worry about freaking uniform?
Okay, so
Like, I'm curious.
I assume that we still actually have to go into the bridge. Wait. Case of the switched out suitcase and location of R have both led us to one place, the Prime Treasure Show. Let's talk to the captain and get that ticket. I guess we didn't actually take the ticket yet. Also, let's see, this is gonna be cutscene. I have to open the garage door real quick, so we'll wait until this cutscene is done.
Oh, hello, Tim.
Is there a problem?
Uh-oh.
Well, yes.
I'm going to have to arrest you.
Missing. Huh? I took my eyes off it for a moment, and it disappeared.
So
That's because it's a Pokemon.
No. The only ones in the room were me and Nosepass. Nobody else came in.
what could have happened?
Let's ask Nosepass. Hey, did you see anything?
Nose.
It disappeared in just the blink of an eye. How could that be?
It's a ghost. Look at his eyes.
That's the truth, huh? So it's a closed room robbery. This should be very interesting.
Ooh, hiccups.
This one day, a couple days ago, I got hiccups like 4 separate times in one day.
Oof. That actually sounds pretty annoying.
Alright, hold on. I'll be right back as I open the garage door and then come right back. Be entertaining.
Okay.
You know the drill, Soraka Hero. Be entertaining.
Okay. Let me see who I got in here to entertain my special powers of entertainment. Click. Let's see. Oh, I didn't know Master Effect was in here. So we got Chronopod, we got Frenzy, we got Electrical Skateboard, we got Mimi, we got the Dino, we got Fire Hydrant. Yeah, we got a whole crew. What's up, guys? Oh, okay. I guess I'm not entertaining then. Sad face. Hurt my feelings. Why that really shut me up? What? Frenzy, you're mean. Hi, Chronopod. How am I?
I'm back
I'm doing
with
pretty good.
more treats for
But now,
Sorry.
Frenzy hurt my feelings. Frenzy hurt my feelings.
Oh wait, what happened? Let me open up the chat again.
He
He
hurt my
isn't
feelings.
entertaining. Rip.
He hurt my feelings.
Rip. Come on,
Like,
Sarge.
I didn't even do nothing.
Come on up, Sarge.
He just felt like being a straight savage.
That sounds like Frenzy.
Pretty much. His memes are pretty savage already, but you don't gotta do it on me, bro. What I do.
Okay, let's get this show on the road.
I love you too, Frenzy. I forgive you.
Now the mask has gone missing too. Let's see if we can find any trace of it in the room.
I didn't do nothing.
So like I'm 99% sure that it was just Cofagrigus ran away, but I don't know how we're gonna figure that out. Especially because Tim doesn't know anything about Pokemon. You know what? We should ask Amelia, because she has her own handwritten Pokedex, and we should ask her about Cofagrigus. Not that we know it's Cofagrigus yet. I was busy steering the ship when the incident happened. Nosepass suddenly started raising a fuss, so I went to check on it, and that's when I found out its contents were missing. The only ones in the room were you and Nosepass, correct? That's right. So the mask, the ticket, and the note all disappeared, huh? There were a few people who came and went before the incident. Of course, there was you, and then 2 members of the crew. Yes, there were 2 crew members. One was in charge of steering the ship until I arrived. The other came to make a regular report and left as soon as he was done. Where are those 2 now? They're probably hanging around the lounge. Guess we should see what they have to say, huh? What do you mean by... So wait, what do you mean by that, Title Tyrant? You were...
Remus Bellarden, Emilia? Who? What?
Wait.
Emilia?
You were staring at the mask the whole
them?
time, and then what happened? The ship changed direction, and the mask moved to where you couldn't see it for an instant. Things moved back to their original position quickly, but the mask was gone. It moved only for an instant. What could have happened? Some cold water splashed onto your head when the mask was out of your view? Water? Doesn't seem like there'd be a leak anywhere here. So I guess it used, metronome and water gun. I don't know. Where did the water come from? Oh, you don't know? Oh, I get it. You can't look up, can you? Poor Nosepass. So... Wait, I thought we had to go to the lounge and ask questions. What else? Oh, we have to investigate this thing. Blast, it's empty. No sign of the ticket or note. Well, maybe we should have just grabbed the ticket when we were looking at it the first time. Oh, see, I thought you meant rapid eye movement sleep when you said REM, Title Tyrant, and I thought you were trying to say that sleep is better than girls. I think we've seen all there is here. We need to get the mask, blah, 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 blah. 2 crew members, they're in the lounge. Alright, let's see. Oh, those, I guess, would be the 2 crew members, right? We talked to you for a moment. Sure, what can I do for you? The captain told us you were at the bridge today. Can you tell us a little bit about that time? Did something happen at the bridge? I'd be happy to tell you what I know. I went to the bridge to deliver my periodic report. I didn't have much to report on, so once I was done, I left the room. Did you notice anything unusual? Well, I did see Nosepass had a mask in front of it, but nothing besides... Oh! It wasn't in the room, but there was a strange thing I noticed. What's that? When I stepped out into the hallway after delivering my report, I noticed it was wet. And that's unusual? Tim! Tim!
Tim!
Tim!
Tim!
Tim!
Timmy!
It was the top floor, so we don't get any waves or anything. It could be the captain spilled a drink, I guess. That's odd. That is odd. Thank you very much for your time. The floor was wet, huh? That does seem strange. Tim. Well, I will say one thing. I will say one thing. There is all that water around, like, around the lounge. Speaking of the bridge, while I was on the deck, one of our passengers wanted to know when my next trip up to the bridge would be. What was this person like? He was the famous chef Gino. He made a point to double check the time, even after I had told him. He made it seem like it was something very important. But yeah, see, there is water on the floor right here, so I guess that's not, you know, it's something that could happen. Alright, how about you? Can we ask you about the luxury cruise ship, ship maintenance, blah blah blah. Your time on the bridge. I was on the bridge steering the ship, but I went on break because the captain arrived and took over. Did you notice anything odd happen while you were on the bridge? Nothing on the bridge, no. The only thing out of the ordinary today happened while I was taking a break in the lounge when the Pokemon next to me spilled its juice. That's about it, really. That's interesting. Oh yes, I do remember seeing the mask. I was told not to touch it. It must have been very valuable. It doesn't look like it, does it? It was actually it was placed in front of Nosepass. Actually, Nosepass seemed to really like the mask. It was staring at it constantly. Maybe Nosepass thinks the mask is a Pokemon similar to itself. Interesting. That crew member's testimony was interesting. Sounds like Gino was really interested in finding out exactly when the crew member was going to the bridge. So you suspect Gino, Pikachu? I don't think the testimony is enough to say he's a suspect. You're right, but the testimony was all we have, but Gino also has a motive for wanting the contents of the suitcase. The suitcase had a ticket for the auction, and there was something in the auction lineup that Gino would probably want, remember? The recipe book! Toast wanted to recreate the recipes of the Henri brothers. If that recipe book is real, he's got every reason to want it. So Gino stole the suitcase because he wanted the ticket? But how do you know the ticket would be in that bag? I think it's more likely that the suitcase is actually Gino's. This theft could just be his reclaiming the contents of his own bag. We should find out what Gino is up to. Let's ask Amelia and Graham first. Interesting. Why isn't Cophagrigus in the mineral... What isn't Cophagrigus in the mineral breeding group? Is it? I don't know that.
I didn't know that.
That is it really?
I don't know, but if it is, I didn't know.
I was gonna say, what one would it be in? What breeding group are ghost Pokemon usually in?
I'm not really sure because I don't really pay attention to the egg groups unless there's a certain move I want on my Pokemon.
Uh-huh.
Let's see. Breeding groups Pokemon. I'm actually curious about this.
Don't know anything about Gino. Sorry, can't be more help. Oh well. I've told Mr. Graham I'll be helping investigate R. He says Gianna is happy to help in any way. Thanks, I appreciate it. Oh, but he said in exchange he wants an interview with you once the case is solved. I should have guessed. He wouldn't miss out on this opportunity. Ah, journalists. It really is? It really is, huh?
Oh, hello, Tim. Thank you so much for helping me out earlier.
Please don't mention it. I just hope they find your suitcase soon. Are you on your way to somewhere?
Oh no, we're heading back to our room.
Is Snubble okay? It's shaking all over. Are you sure it's not just still scared of you, Pikachu?
Oh, is he worried about Snubble? You see, my darling here accidentally spilled its juice when we were at the lounge. It's been shaking like that ever since. I think it may have given itself a scare.
It spilled its juice when Cophagrigus came flying out and it freaked out. So Snubble's the Pokemon that the crew member was
freak out too.
Right. Snubble, you spilled your juice. You're clumsier than I thought. Schnob. You didn't spill the juice? It was someone else's fault? What are you talking about? Schnob. You say something invisible drank the juice? You saw it disappear right in front of you? Schnob, schnob. And so you got surprised and growled at it, at which point the cup fell over. At the same time, what looked like a Pokemon appeared for an instant and said, "My juice!" Huh. That's actually kind of funny.
My juice!
And it bumped into you and made a run for it.
No, it's my juice!
Schnob. It was wet and cold water again, huh? Interesting testimony. Snubble's testimony was interesting, wasn't it? I just said that. Yeah, I wonder which Pokemon it is that it saw. Coffagrigus! Coffagrigus. It was Coffagrigus.
Like, what other Pokemon could have possibly beat him? Like, come on. Like this game wasn't hard, Tim.
Oh, bye, SL Dino.
Bye, so Dino.
Sarge, come here so you can stop crying for a little bit. I have more treats for you. Alright, let's find where Gino might be. Is that him up there? I think that kind of looks like him. So let's find him.
What is it?
What is it? Oh, hello there, Tim. What's up? What he says in text and what he says in speech sound very different. Apparently, that mask has been stolen. It seems rather brash for someone to steal a stolen item, and who's the culprit? I'm still investigating that. Oh, you are? Oh, that's right. You're a detective, aren't you? Mr. Graham mentioned that to me. How have you been spending today, Gino? I've just been relaxing on the deck since I left the lounge, although one of the Pokemon at the pool decided to play a prank and splash me with water, so I came up to the second floor to dry off. Oh, that must have been a hassle. Well, yes, but I think it was a great way to get some time to think. I assume you were thinking about recipes? That's right, the Henri Brothers recipes, to be precise. I've almost got it. If I succeeded in recreating them, it will gain me the attention of every gourmet in the world. Alright, let's ask about this recipe. Sarge, you're standing on my headphones. I've heard there's a book with all of the recipes in it. You mean the Henri Brothers recipe book? If it existed, I wouldn't be going through all this trouble. The recipes are all lost, and it's said that no one will ever be able to taste the Henri Brothers cuisine again. That's why recreating their recipes is so meaningful. Alrighty. This is becoming more and more like an interrogation. Do you think I'm the culprit? Oh no, it's not that, even though you totally are the culprit. Just so we're clear. I was on the deck ever since I left the lounge. You can ask around downstairs if you like. I'm sure someone saw me get doused at the pool. Interesting. I'm suspicious of Gino, but it seems like he hasn't been to the bridge. We should gather some testimony about Gino. Maybe the Pokemon at the pool know something. So go talk to Brion and Lapras, and I guess Frillish. Nope, not Frillish. Brion is part of the show. Neat. You create balloons that can fit a Pokemon inside. That's pretty impressive. I didn't realize you had that kind of talent. Wait, one of your balloons popped and splashed a person with water when you were playing with Lapras? What exactly happened? That is exactly what happened, isn't it? The balloon was empty.
Yeah, he just basically said what happened.
The balloon was empty, but when it popped, a Pokemon suddenly appeared from inside. And the person got splashed when that Pokemon fell into the pool. What does it even mean that the balloon was empty but there was a Pokemon inside? So wait, there was a Pokemon in an empty balloon? How is that possible? It was a ghost! The balloon attacked the Pokemon. I guess that's how it happened.
It's how it always happens.
Phew, that surprised me. Okay, I understand now. Right now, you obviously saw me in the balloon, but the one they're talking about was apparently completely empty, and the Pokemon suddenly appeared in the balloon and fell into the pool, then ran off towards some person. That person must have been Gino, but what does it mean? It's saying that... Is it saying that there was a Pokemon inside even though the balloon looked empty? There's no way to explain that, except it's a ghost! Right, Sarge? Unless it was an invisible Pokemon. Invisible, that's it! That Pokemon must be able to turn invisible, which means...
Absolutely nothing!
Oh, hey, Lapras.
Invisible Pokemon. Water drops at the bridge. Of course, I got it.
What are you thinking, Pikachu?
A bolt of brilliance!
Dun da da da.
I figured it out!
And Pikachu died. Pretty much, right?
He looks dead. The one who stole the mask from the bridge must be that invisible Pokemon. That Gino certainly has an interesting partner. Let's think about how they may have done it.
No.
Attack of the Dirty Bubble.
How the invisible Pokemon committed the crime. Is there testimony that tells us when it got onto the bridge?
Dun, 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 dun. When leaving the room, blah 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 blah. Pokemon suddenly appeared from Brionne's balloon. It was one of these. Yeah.
That's it. The invisible Pokemon fell into the pool.
Did Lapras just attempt a murder?
Came in with the crew.
It's another case entirely.
Got that? That's why the floor was wet when the crew member left. Now we need to figure out how it stole the mask. After the mask disappeared, is there testimony that helps us figure out how?
We know the Pokemon can turn invisible. How it was stolen. I'm gonna go with the... Nope. I was gonna go with the invisible thing. Or the drink... Or the juice thing. My juice!
That's right. Somehow a drink disappeared.
That's my horse.
Caused by the invisible Pokemon too. I'll bet that anything that Pokemon puts in its mouth becomes invisible, which means the mask is in its mouth.
Dun da da da! The invisible Pokemon hid it in its mouth. Or it just turned completely invisible because it's a ghost! Now we know how the crime was committed. All we need to figure out is exactly which Pokemon the invisible Pokemon is. I wonder if it could be in Amelia's notes. Right, her hand-drawn Pokedex. Let's see if she'll let us have a look. To the lounge! That's what I've been saying.
Pikachu, that's where we're going. Ba, 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 ba. Can you hear me?
Yes?
Okay, well, I got off silence. I got a little scared. I was like, oh no.
Oh, Kecleon.
Cleon.
I guess it could have been Kecleon.
Cleon.
That still doesn't explain how it got into or out of the bridge without, you know, opening and closing the door.
Magic!
I don't know for sure yet, but I think it may have the mask. Let's see what it
Magic!
says about this Pokemon. It can become invisible, but it can't hide the zigzag pattern on its belly. It will reveal itself if it gets surprised. This could be useful, Tim. Gather everyone. Oh boy, we're gonna call people out.
I'm gonna start flaming people now, huh?
Everyone, I have solved the mystery.
Haha, I knew we could count on you, Tim. Please tell us who's behind this.
Right.
You got this. You know who did it.
Do I?
The one responsible for the missing item is a certain Pokemon.
Pokemon? But how?
That's a good point,
The
Tyrant.
captain assured us that he didn't see anything.
Right. Nothing suspicious entered or left the room.
I'm afraid that you must be mistaken.
No, I'm not mistaken at all. I'll tell you exactly how it went down. This specific Pokemon can make itself invisible, so the captain didn't see it. It snuck into the room with the captain and Nosepass and committed the crime. They were distracted.
Dun dun dun.
Then what happened to my bag?
The culprit still has your bag too, and is here in this room as part of this group. And so is the mysterious Pokemon.
Dun dun dun.
Look carefully. You see it, right?
We have to look for the zigzag pattern. It's right there! It's right there. It's right there.
I see him now.
You, Gino.
What? Is this a joke? I don't know any mysterious Pokemon. Absolutely ridiculous.
Yes, you do. It's Kecleon. And
He's
it's
right there.
beside you.
It's right there.
Oh, the mask!
Is this some kind of joke? I don't know this Pokemon. And what is the
Master, why would you forsaken me?
Still trying to play innocent, aren't you? Tell him what we know, Tim.
What's Gino's objective? Cooking! But also the secret auction.
Gino, you boarded this ship for a reason. To achieve your goal, isn't that right?
I don't know what you mean. I came for a vacation, not to achieve a goal.
You sure about that? I think the reason you're here is for the secret auction.
A secret auction? What are you talking about?
Right here's the proof. A list of all the items offered. It has the Henri Brothers recipe book. Coincidence? This is what you really wanted, isn't it? Do you remember what you said earlier? You were close to recreating the recipes of the Henri Brothers? Recipes that were lost forever? That was a lie. You were counting on getting the recipe book, weren't you?
Dun, dun, dun.
What was I supposed to do, huh? I ran out of ideas for new menus. I need to amaze my customers, and that's a lot of pressure, all right?
Do you know why? You were a genius chef. I never expected you to do something like this.
No matter how talented you are, you'll get rusty if you stop trying to improve. Back to washing dishes for you.
Too bad he can't understand what you're saying, Pikachu.
Right?
So Gino was the culprit, huh? Alright, I guess that case is closed.
We solved the case of the suitcase. Haha. But there's still more for us to do. We have to infiltrate the auction if we want to catch Keith.
I didn't expect there to be a secret auction on this ship.
I doubt I could get in, wearing a hoodie.
You know what? I'll go investigate. I brought a dress for conducting the interviews.
What? I can't let you go alone. It's too dangerous.
Don't worry about me. I'm used to getting scoops.
I don't know. If only we could get past the dress code.
It sounds
Whatever
like
that
it's a
means.
suit you need. Maybe my husband's jacket would work for you?
Are you sure? But it must be very special to you.
Oh, it's fine. I'm happy to help you out.
He's dead
That's
anyway.
so nice of you.
Lucky you, Tim.
But why'd she bring a dead guy's suit with her on a boat?
Okay.
Sorry for the wait. I'm ready to go.
Or Tim could wear the dress.
Looking good, Amelia. Tim, look.
You look really great, Amelia.
Thanks, Tim. You look pretty sharp.
She looks like Kyrie from Kingdom Hearts.
Yeah.
Huh? The suit's more classy.
Guys, you're not on a date. You're infiltrating a secret auction.
I know, right?
Very handsome.
Like, come on now, guys.
Oh, yes. Pikachu, this is...
Sarge is crying. I need to let him out soon.
Little bow tie.
Ooh, he's like,
Rose, thank you so
ooh.
much.
Ooh, pretty.
Ooh, I look so fancy. Let's go capture Keith. Do we need to see anything from you?
Okay.
Blah, blah, blah. Shouldn't really matter. Blah, blah, blah. I'm sorry, Sarge. What do you think? Looks good, huh? Schnapp. What do you mean I look classy? I am classy.
What's wrong?
Suit looks good on you. You remind me of when my husband was young. Even Pikachu's complimenting you, see? Looking good, Tim. Give it a break, Pikachu. I know I look weird. Let's get going.
Well, what
My, Pikachu.
who's the classy one now?
I hope that bow tie isn't too tight for him.
No problem. It's all in the name of fashion. Braga, Braga, Braga. Oh, what's up? Is there some kind of problem? Karak, Karak.
Well, he blew the cover on the secret auction, so of course they wouldn't let him
Why would
in.
you say I look shady? It's not true. You're very rude. Braga.
How rude.
These goons wouldn't know style if it hit him over the head. Tim, show him our tickets.
But there's only one ticket.
Here you are.
Yes, sir. Thank you.
Oh, so pretty.
The Sarge has left the building.
It's on once you're inside.
Kara, kara. Pikachu.
Look, Pikachu's like, yeah, what's up?
Oh, masks, so they won't know who we are.
It looks like Keith hasn't arrived yet.
Yeah, no sign of a guy with a ponytail. What's with the bizarre atmosphere of this place anyway?
It's a cult.
Over here.
Wait up, Pikachu. Amelia, be careful.
Tim looks like a cat.
Yeah. I'll let you know if I see any.
Oh, actually, wait, so she's got a purloin mask. Wonder what hit... What's Pikachu's?
Alright. Well, at least these masks should keep our identities somewhat hidden.
I'm not sure if Pikachu's is
Coming for you,
anything.
Keith. Soon.
Or if Tim's... Tim's looks like a cat, but I don't know what cat. Check out the hall until the auction starts. Sure. Keith's going to show up. It'll be when they introduce R. I'll have my camera ready. I don't know. I think we should just wait and lay low and stay out of trouble. Wait, we can't talk to these people? See, they're cultists. They're in a trance. Can't talk to them.
Talking to cultists is it was like almost impossible.
We're customers. Don't worry. We're not going to steal anything. Don't look at me like that. Where's the trust? Pikachu, you're a little behind. Yeah, we can't talk to any of these people, can we? Maybe the guy up front. Guard duty, eh? Keep up the good work. What's that? My tie is crooked? Is that really something security needs to keep track of? Everyone's a critic. The way Tim runs or the way Pikachu runs is funny. I mean, I guess we've already made fun of Tim a decent amount.
I'm not done making fun of Tim.
Allow me to explain. In an auction, each participant puts a price on the item they wish. Really? We have to explain to Tim what an auction is. Here's a question. Don't you make yourself look suspicious if you attended an auction, you have a ticket to the auction, and you don't know how it works?
Tim is dumb.
Let me check for you. May I see your ticket, please? Sure, here you go. It appears you are able to bid up to $90 million today, Mr. Farina. $90 million? Don't act so surprised, Tim. They're gonna get suspicious. He was blowing our cover, asking what an auction is, being surprised at how much money he has. It's just a lot of money. Gino must have scraped money together, counting on that mask selling for a good price to give him a boost. That math? Wait. He must have really been desperate to get that recipe book. Okay. So yeah, I guess he was selling the stolen mask. 90 million, eh? That's pretty impressive. Yeah, although it's not like we can use it. Weren't the two items that were going to go up for bid... Weren't there two items that were going to go up for bid before R? Huh? Wait, are you planning to bid on them? But this money isn't... We don't have a choice if we're going to protect all of the stolen items. I'm sure Holiday will be able to sort things out if we manage to win the bids. There you go with your ideas. Are you sure it's not because you just really want to take part in the auction? Hey, come on, just what kind of Pokemon do you think I am? Don't worry about it too much. And just let Amelia know when you're ready. Hey, what's that ruckus? Sounds like something's up for bid. Dun, da, da, da. So I guess can we talk to Amelia? Pokemon here won't move from in front of the case, and I can't see the items inside. Alright, well, let's try to talk to it. Captivating flames. Hey, could you get out of the way? We can't see what's on display. What's that? You don't want to move? Hey, are you admiring your own flames reflecting off the jewels in the necklace? Look at it being all...
You're just flaming people.
Look at it being all daydreamy. I don't think it'll budge. Is there anything we could use to get its attention? We could throw water on it.
It's so mean.
I mean, that'll make it notice. How about my earrings, then? I hope it likes them. Thanks, Amelia. Hey, Chandelure, how about these? They're nice and shiny. Shiny.
You know, I'm about to watch the movie tonight. Like, I've still never seen it.
You need to.
I'm gonna watch the movie tonight. Because I'm getting to that point where I'm getting tired of that reference, but like not having like any idea about like what it means.
So now Chandelure is indebted to Amelia for giving it her earrings. So now can we see? It says this is the goddess's necklace. Just look at how many jewels are on it. You'd think that it'd be real heavy with all that. I bet wearing it is a good workout for your neck.
Oh god.
All that just to see this.
What kind of muscles in your neck would you even have to work out?
Thank you. I can finally have a good look at the necklace. Are you after it as well? We don't need to bid for this, Tim. It's going to be shown after our... No, I don't have much interest in jewelry. Oh, that's good. Since you're not a rival, let me give you some tips. There are tricks to winning bids. You'd be wise to think carefully about how much you bid. There are 3 chances to bid on each item, and you are allowed to raise your bid by set amounts, 3 million, 5 million, and 10 million. I see, so you only have 3 chances to raise your bid. That's right, and in the end, the person with the highest amount wins. Interesting. It's also important to know about the competition. Gather as much information as you can about the people going after what you want. For example, I'm only interested in this necklace, that's why I'm here. Well, do you think you can spot your competitors now? That won't work. They'd never tell you if you asked directly. Go to the display case. You've got a good instinct for this. Everyone wants to see what they're going to bid for up close, so your rivals should be around the display cases. Thanks for the lesson. Oh wait, about the competitor's money. Another bit of information that would be very helpful is how much your competition is willing to pay for the item. Really? Well, of course. What if you bid 10 million on an item when your competition only had 3 million? You'd be losing a lot of money when you could have gotten away with bidding only 5 million. Oh, of course. You just need your bid to be higher than the competition's. That's right. If there are a lot of things you want, you need to plan your bids well. You should figure out their personalities, too. Are they bold or cautious, for example? People bid differently depending on their personalities, so you can use that to your advantage to win. But how could I find out their personalities? Just asking them directly won't do, of course. You should ask the people around them. Everyone here is a regular, so we all know each other. Well, not who we really are, since we're all wearing masks, but still. Anyway, what's that? That's about all the advice I can give. Good luck. Thank you, rich, snobby lady who's suddenly a lot nicer. The lady with it must be the one we met on the deck, too. Most likely. She got a hold of the catalog and everything. It's fun for you because your partner looks like she's having fun? Listen, this is a dangerous place to be. Make sure to get out of here if anything happens. Alright, I guess we gotta look at the other display cases. I don't know what's here, though. My husband seems very disappointed that the mask's been pulled from the lineup. I'm sorry to hear that. Hee hee, well, I'm actually relieved. Huh? Why is that? Between you and me, my husband makes it his hobby to collect different masks. Our home is just full of things already. We really don't need one more.
Yes, you do.
Well, but it's a Cophagrigus. Like, you'll get cursed and everything if you buy it. So that's cool. If Tim didn't know how an auction worked, he sure does now. Yeah, that's for sure. Such a disappointment. Tim, did you need something? I've heard the mask has been pulled from the lineup. I bet the owner decided he didn't want to sell it after all. It's such a beautiful piece. Alright, let's check out the other stuff. And what's this one? I don't remember seeing you here before. Is this your first time participating? Hey, I didn't even know what an auction was a few minutes ago.
About the lady next to you.
I want it, but don't have the money to afford it. She's a very cautious bidder. She raises her bid in stages, like 3 million, 5 million, and then 10 million. She keeps that up as long as she has the money to do so. Since I won't be participating this time, I'll be rooting for you, newcomer. Okay.
I'd do that, to be honest.
The Henri Brothers recipe book. So this is what Gino wanted to get. Yeah, I'm amazed myself. I never expected something like this still existed. I must get the recipe book. Pikachu, this person's staring at the recipe book. I don't think she even noticed us. We are standing 3 inches in front of her face. One can't claim to be a connoisseur of food without having tried an Henri Brothers recipe. She's talking to herself, Pikachu. Do you think you could go listen? Gotcha, leave it to me. 39. No, I can't do more. I can pay up to $40 million. Ha, got it. She's going to bid up to 40 million, Tim. Thanks, Pikachu. Alright, well, we got that one. And this thing. Can we... Apparently it's detective's cape. Wish I could try it on. I bet I'd look absolutely dashing.
You know, it actually looks like it fit him too.
Yep. I have a feeling that that's going to play a role later on. This cape, it's nice, very classy. Looks like this person's thinking about something, Pikachu. Yeah, and he's muttering to himself, too. It's wonderful, gorgeous. I must win the bid and complete my great detective collection. I'm counting on you, Pikachu. Leave it to me. That cape is mine. Now let's see. I have $45 million right now. No, wait. If I sell that piece of land, I can bring it up to $50 million. Hehehe. $50 million, eh? Now I know how much money you have. So conveniently, that adds up to the $90 million that we have. Hey there, you after the cape too? Oh, I don't know yet. I was thinking I'd wait to see for myself before I made up my mind. Yeah, you're right. I've got to see it for myself. I'd like to get the cape, but the man next to me is going after it, so I think I'll give it a pass. He's a tough one and always goes for broke when bidding on things he wants. He always raises the bid by $10 million as long as he has the money, and things get way too expensive for me real quickly.
Yeah, I wonder why. If people over here freaking...
There was a violin in the lineup. Sorry.
You know what's crazy, Banana?
What?
People over here bidding like $50 million for a freaking cape, and over here like $20 trying to get some food.
Yep.
Isn't that crazy?
Kinda. Everything's crazy.
It's a freaking cape that you can buy like literally anywhere else for like $20 maybe.
Yep. Alright, so let's figure this out. If we want to win the bids, we need to have a plan. We can only make a good plan once we know all the personalities of the participants, as well as how much money they have to bid. You got that? Yes. Now, may I have your attention, please? Today I'm offering a truly unique item. The detective's cape, worn by the famous detective himself. Who's that? Yeah, I think that was the stolen violin from the TV station. That must have been stolen from somewhere. We need to recover it. Think back to the information we've gathered. Plan your bids carefully. I'm counting on you, Tim. We've got to win this bid. Yeah, I'll do my best.
Now let the bidding begin.
Let's see.
That guy said he wanted to bid up to about 50 million, I think. But you only have like 90 million though, don't you?
Well, yeah, this guy was doing 40 million or 50 million. So, and he always goes up by 10 million, I think. So if we go 10, he goes 10, and so we should get there before, oh no, it's 20 million. Rip.
Any more bidders?
He's gonna get there first.
How about you just go with a lower one first and then let him...
Well, if I go 35, then he'll go 45, and then I can go to 50, and then we'll hit the... That should work.
Any more bidders?
Let's see. Yep, 45 million. So we should get to it now.
There's not much time left.
Can you offer just 5 million? Yeah, you can.
Yeah. Yep, that's how I figured it out.
Nice.
So we should have maxed him out.
He's like, damn.
He's like, no. No. It's interesting. We get these, like, little spurts of unique forms of gameplay. Great work, Tim. We've won the bidding. Man, I can't wait to try it on. Huh? The next auction's about to start. I'll be offering today the recipes long thought to have been lost forever. That's right, the Henri Brothers recipe book. That's the recipe book. We should try to recover it. So
Pikachu wants to recover everything.
So here's the thing, is that it said she goes up by like 3 million.
No, I think she had like a pattern. It was like 3,
Right.
then 5, then 10, I think, wasn't it?
No, right. But what I'm saying is we have to get to 40. So...
Before she does?
But But I think we can only get to 40, so if we max out, so what's the, when she goes by 3, 3, 5, 10.
So how would you do it then? She goes through the entire list.
Right, so that would be 18. So that alone would be at 35. No, 33. The problem is that that doesn't get us to... What if we skip? No. I'm
You
not
could
sure.
just look this up on Google.
I kind of feel like it.
Because, like, this is a little bit confusing if you don't like math.
Well, no, I do. I mean, I'm fine with it. I just want to remember her pattern. But I think it was 3, 5, 10. What I don't know...
Yeah, like, I remember that dude talking about her.
What I don't know is, like, say it gets to... Because it should get to... It would get to... Like, say it gets to, like, 48 million. Then the lowest we can bid is 3 million, but we won't have... Then that would mean 41 million, which we don't have, which would mean we're stuck. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So that's what I'm wondering about.
Then yeah, I think Google will be like the best thing to look at real quick.
Yeah, I'm just gonna consult real quick to see if I'm on the right track, but I want to see if it says, because of the minimum bid thing. All right, let's see.
It's such a good thing that there's like not a time limit.
Yeah, I know. And then there's a skip bid option.
It's like, sorry.
Let's see.
Actually, do we really need the freaking cape?
Well, our goal is to, but here's the thing too, I don't know if it's like for a better ending or whatever, because you know some of those QuickTime events, you could fail them.
Also, the cape actually helps you out in some of the quick time events.
No, but like what I'm saying is, we could get a better ending maybe, depending on whether we get both of the items or not.
Oh, really? I didn't know that.
No, I'm guessing.
Oh.
Skip it till the last second. She'll go to 30, 33. Because she'll go 18, 23, 33. Does she go like in that pattern?
I mean, she should have.
33. Then she'd go 36. Then she'd go 36, 41, 50. No, because if she goes 36, then I have to go 49 or 39. But I guess if the minimum bid's 3, then we get it. That's confusing. I mean, I just want to know the rules. Like, if our goal is to get to exactly 40, which will be hard to do if she's bidding 3 million.
They don't tell you like what you should do.
Well, wait. Let's see.
Because I think this part of the game is like the most confusing part yet.
All I'm looking for is to figure out how that part works.
Also, like,
oh, it does. You get features. I just saw winning the detective's cape gets you something. I don't know if winning the recipes gets you anything, but it gives you a new feature if you win the detective's cape. Apparently.
Huh.
Let's see. Sorry for the delay, guys. I just want to be sure that I know. The main thing is I want to be sure I know the rules properly. I want to make sure she goes in the pattern. So it starts at 15. Thing is, my internet is freaking slow. Maybe I should just look it up on my phone. That would be faster. What section is this?
You know, in real time, this auction would have been done by now.
Yep.
Which is like the most craziest part.
But it's weird. This I don't think this walkthrough has everything. Is there a better one? I guess there's a video. I suppose I should open that up and just mute it.
I believe there's an auction guide on GameFAQs.
If an ad starts talking, I apologize.
If you write
Oh, it says here, put in the bid raise up to 25 million. That's the lady that's trying to, but get it will raise by 3 million, putting it at 2,800 million. Not 2,800, but like 28 million.
Uh-huh.
And then after the next bid, put in 10 million to raise it to 38 million.
Okay, that makes sense. See, that's what I was wondering. So because the minimum bid is 3 million, if we get it to 38 million, we win.
Mm-hmm.
So that's all I needed to know.
Any more bidders?
Yeah, I found on GameFAQs at that as soon as I was telling you about it.
Alright, that's kind of what I guessed. I just wanted to make sure that there wasn't a way, like, for her to bid the remaining 2 million.
Mm-hmm.
Any more bidders?
We just edged her out. She's like, aw.
Item is now sold.
Item is now sold.
Thank you all for your participation. The auction is over.
Then you have all that money left over, too.
I know, we have $2 million left over. Yes, we won the bid. Good job, Tim. Now we have to explain to Baker, like, hey, we kind of need $88 million.
I'm so excited for you.
We spent like half of it.
Okay.
Just remain cool.
One of them was like a piece of cloth and some buttons.
Right. A detective's cape, huh? Alright, Tim, this way.
He's really eager to put it on.
I know.
I'm sure you know who I am. The great detective, Pikachu.
Roll credits.
So what kind of feature does this even give you?
I didn't read what it did, but it lets Pikachu do something.
Well, we'll figure it out when we get to it. Because I didn't read it either. I was just like looking at the guide.
Pikachu, what are you doing at a time like this? Keith is next. Hurry up and put your mask back on. His mask is on. Hey, calm down. Just a few moments won't hurt anybody. Besides, everyone knows he's a Pikachu. Right, now that we've gotten a good morale boost, let's do this. He's also wearing his hat.
Right? It's like, it's not hard to figure out. Oh, wait, I know you. I know that dumb haircut. Tim, is that you?
Right.
This could be it.
It's the Phantom of the Opera.
Welcome, everyone. I have a very special item to offer you. This is the astonishing chemical R.
Well, so see, Title Tyrant, Tim would be fooled by Pikachu if he had a mask on.
Not only will R give your Pokemon tremendous power, but it will leave behind absolutely no trace at all once its effects are over. Perhaps some of you in the audience will recall the accident that happened a year ago at Fine Park.
He's just admitting to everything.
Accident was in fact caused by R.
How's he gonna keep all these people quiet about it?
Amelia. Yeah, don't worry. I'm getting all of it.
All right, Tim. Now.
Excuse me, a question. If you use that chemical, is it possible to cause crimes without being caught?
Well, of course you could.
That was a dumb question, and you're dumb for answering it.
False
Right?
Keith,
What? Tell me who you are.
Oh, this horror movie music.
Now, coming with us.
Oh my gosh, it's a Pikachu!
Right?
Oh, that was great. They had no idea who he was. We won't let you escape, Keith. You again, I'm surprised you made it this far. We'll follow you to the end of the world if that's what it takes to stop your plans. That's some big talk, but what do you think you can do? Your Pikachu can't use any moves, right? No, but I can throw him at you.
I can throw him.
And so what? We don't need any moves to capture you. Ha ha ha. Well, let's see how long that bravado lasts. You just revealed your identity to everyone, but alright.
I freaking love Skorupi. It's
They
like one of
didn't-
the cutest Pokemon ever.
They like implied he threw a Pokeball, but they didn't show a Pokeball. Oh no, he poisoned the chair.
Oh no, he missed.
Where'd he go? I guess that was the point. Ran off toward the
I like how
lounge.
everybody else was like unaffected.
They're like,
And they were
oh.
just like watching him run away after he attacked you.
They're like, oh, I guess this is part of the show.
Right? Like, oh, is this part of the auction? Cool.
Capture Keith. Why are you standing there doing your hair while you're trying to escape?
I've been waiting for you, detective. What? I want to show you what R can do.
Uh-oh.
You should just let Pikachu breathe some in. He'll turn into a fighting machine.
Oh god. Those eyes.
I know. That's true. If Pikachu has static, he does that passively. This is the only game where you beat up Pokemon without a Pokemon battle.
I know, right? It's like one of the only times where you can get justice for beating up a Pokemon without using another Pokemon.
How many tricks does Keith have? I'll see you around, detective.
He used that Noivern trick already.
You did the best that you could. Oh no.
Noivern's a pretty cool dragon type.
Tim, lift me up to the handrail.
Well, I mean, at least he didn't get to auction off the R.
Okay. Here I go.
Why couldn't I just throw him?
Wouldn't that be faster?
Like gravity do more work.
You're keeping the Skorupi.
Right.
Keep getting in my way.
That's a trade.
Skorupi, get over here.
Pikachu, get up and do something.
Oh, I recognize it. Get over here!
You see Skorupi just kind of like die backwards.
You? What are you doing?
We're keeping the Skorupi.
Wait this time, Keith.
Right, here, you can have Tim. We'll take the Skorupi. I'm sure it's smarter.
Right? At least Tim knows the difference between a freaking...
I've got to do something right
Oh
away.
my god.
Detective Skorupi.
Right?
If I let go, you'll be going down with me too, you know.
Guess what? I'm willing to risk that.
Oh, gotta mash A.
Giddy up.
Yay, Tim's gonna die. Never mind, Chandelure saved him. How does he fit on his arm, though, so perfectly?
Without those arms like snapping you.
How does Noivern feel about this?
Oh my
I
gosh.
don't... I mean, here you left, so...
Yeah, I know. Noivern's like, I'm out of here. You guys are crazy.
You guys are weird, I'm gone.
Tim, that was great work.
How's she have earrings on again?
Cute. Even Pikachu was worried about you.
What's she talking about?
You shouldn't be so reckless.
What should I do?
I'm sorry.
Well, I'm glad you were able to capture him. Good job, Tim. We really appreciate your help. Thanks to you, the whole R case can finally be closed. I'm ashamed we weren't more help to you, but you brought peace to the city.
Thank you. But what about...
Ah, you're wondering about Harry. Don't worry, we're still looking. You'll know as soon as I do. I promise you that.
Thanks.
Hate to disappoint you, but you won't be getting any information out of me.
What do you mean by that?
We can just use the psychic type to read your mind.
Something about a guy who went and got himself into an accident. I can't imagine he'd be alive after going off that cliff, though.
They implied death in a Pokemon game?
Don't listen
I
to
mean,
him.
past Gen 1.
And I'm sure Harry did too.
Harry is Pikachu.
Oh, Tim.
Go, take him away.
What if Pikachu was the one who actually died?
Dun dun dun.
Well, I hope you all
What if-
enjoy the exciting parade.
What if they both died and their souls got switched and somewhere there's a man in Harry's... There's Harry is just running
out there in the
around
wild
saying
somewhere.
Pika Pika!
Pika Pika.
Pika Pika!
Now that should close the arcades for good.
He's living out in the wild, eating freaking orange berries, living as a Pikachu.
Right?
And then like actual trainers passing by is like,
It's like, oh,
what's that guy doing?
what?
What's that grown man doing?
Hey, Amelia. What's up?
You alright? I know you're worried about your father.
Yeah. But Inspector Holliday's looking into it.
That was quite a day we had, huh?
Yeah, it sure was. But thanks to you, we finally got Keith. That's really huge, you know?
Oh, come on. You're really the one who was responsible for most of that. Anyway, that's nice of you to say. It means a lot to me. Honestly, I regretted covering the accident at Fine Park. I still do.
Why?
I guess because of that, the park had to be closed down, and that separated the Pokemon. Just because it's true doesn't always mean that it should be broadcast.
Amelia.
I'm happy if I was truly able to help solve this case. Even in a small way.
Not small at all. Who knows what would have happened if you weren't there?
Oh, you exaggerate.
That sounded normal.
By the way, where's Pikachu?
And why don't
Oh, I
your
threw him
earrings match your
overboard.
dress?
That's a good question. I don't know.
Oh my god, I just realized that.
I was
I was
thinking...
just waiting for Tim to be like, oh, I threw him overboard.
Right.
Started.
Oh, he said he couldn't swim, so he had an accident and fell off the ship.
Wow, they're beautiful.
Fireworks.
I agree. So beautiful.
Tim, stop that.
Tim, you got a freaking shaggy haircut. Cut it out.
Tim, I don't want to think about you putting moves on a girl.
I know, right? She's actually pretty.
Yeah. I promised you that I would retrieve your cells. And I also promised to destroy everything regarding R. And now I've fulfilled my end of the bargain.
Wait, did they get his cells?
Some of my cells are still out there. Somewhere.
Really?
It's not like Mewtwo can do anything with his cells, like...
Somewhere.
Maybe like if you scrape
That I cannot say.
some of your skin cells off. Oh, let me give them back to you. Thanks. What am I gonna do with these?
Oh man. I hope you're not one of those tedious types.
Uh-oh.
I cannot allow them to remain in the world. I must destroy them with my own hands.
Whoa, calm yourself down.
Humans cannot be trusted. I have told you this. It seems you have forgotten that as well.
Huh? I never heard anything like that before. Oh yeah, I knew you were the tedious type.
I would say that all of you are the tedious ones. I will
You know, he's not wrong.
say
Is he gonna attack?
I can simply destroy
He's using his B attack. He's charging up his Shadow Ball.
You stopped me back then as well. The real you, that is.
I knew it!
You were the one who told me that the human world could be tedious, which is why I trusted you to take care of things for me. But now, it seems that there are some humans who can be dependable.
All right, well, just leave it to me.
I like how there's like a freaking Mewtwo and like a ship full of people and like nobody says anything.
Mewtwo will just Pokemon the cells back into himself.
I'm alright.
Hey, Tim. Oh, there you are, Pikachu. I was looking all over for you. I like how Mewtwo just, like, appeared to Pikachu. I mean, they were off in a secluded spot, but this is a populated cruise ship. Wouldn't somebody have noticed him? And he's just like,
Right.
oh, I was talking to Mewtwo over there. What? Mewtwo? So were you able to tell it that you fulfilled your 2 promises of catching the culprit and recovering R? Well, yeah, I did tell it. That's good. Now you fulfilled your promise. All we need to do is wait for Inspector Holiday to get the information about Dad from Keith. The thing is, Tim, it seems like I haven't fully kept my promise just yet. Huh? According to Mewtwo, we're not done retrieving all of those cells. What? Does that mean there are some of Mewtwo's cells out there somewhere? Yeah, and we need to find them before something awful happens. To get things going, let's see what Keith had in his room. I like how the people who got Mewtwo cells thought to create R and not to just create another Mewtwo.
I know, right? He had the ability to do it, but I guess they just didn't want to die.
Yeah, I guess that's true. They found out what happened to the last people who made it. Mr. Goodman,
Right.
we found this in Keith's room. Please show me. Ooh. Carnival shoot information, huh? These documents have the GNN mark. Keith must have taken them when he was working at the TV studio. It shows where they're going to shoot the carnival from. Seems like GNN has set up cameras in 5 spots around the parade ground. It says, leading up to the finale. Let's give it a read. My dear Keith, I am very grateful for your assistance. My plan is in its final phase. I now need you to cause an incident bigger than anything before. I want you to consider the most effective location and time and plan this very carefully. All required information will be provided. Your payment will be as we discussed previously. Not a bad sum, don't you agree? Does this mean Keith was receiving orders from someone? Sure looks that way. Huh, hey Tim, look at this. Someone's left a handwritten note here. It says, about the dispersal locations and about R. Let's see what it says. About the dispersal locations. A location with the most Pokemon present. A location that is part of a GNN shoot. Does this mean they're going to spread R in an area that's got a lot of Pokemon and is being filmed by GNN? About R. There will be 3 kinds of R to disperse. The first 2 are the ones we have tested. Liquid R, gaseous R. The third is a new development we have made. Capsule R. Liquid, gas, and capsule form. They're trying to spread all 3. Anything else? I don't think so. The plan to disperse R and information on how the carnival will be filmed, huh? Wait, hold on, something's not right. We didn't decide on the location for filming the carnival until after Keith had fled GNN. What? I've got a bad feeling about this. The document we found said all required information will be provided, right? Huh? What are you saying? Don't you get it, Tim? It could be that. How did Keith know the locations? There's an informant at GNN. Yeah, I'm guessing that's the case. Although it might be... Oh, I didn't press the button. Oh, I think I pressed the screen and I missed what he said. The mastermind rather than an informant. Yeah, I don't want to believe it, but... I know, but we don't have time to feel sentimental, no matter who the mastermind turns out to be. Keith was strangely calm, even after he was captured. My guess is that he's already completed preparations for their plan. Either Keith's allies or the mastermind himself could still disperse R. That's not good. We need to stop them. But where are they going to disperse R? Which location is part of the GNN broadcast and will also have lots of Pokemon? Oh, the note has today's date on it. What? That tells us everything we need to know. Where will the R be dispersed? I mean, they said the carnival parade, but I'm guessing it's here. No? Alright. The carnival... Well, that doesn't... The fact that the thing is today shouldn't mean anything. Never mind.
That would be a disaster.
What if Amelia is secretly evil?
GNN information. Keith shouldn't know any of this.
Good question. Could it be that someone inside GNN is working with Keith?
Impossible.
For now,
Or the
let's
president
focus
of
on
it,
what we
might
can
be.
do.
Yeah, you're right.
I wish we knew where they're going to disperse R.
Let's figure it out from the camera locations and the parade route. Baker can get that information for us.
Perfect. Sir, could we use your radio, please? Sure.
Sure, random child.
Of course.
Alright, so I'm gonna call it here. It's getting late, I want to go to bed, but things are certainly getting interesting. So what I'm gonna do for next time is, I've already started compiling a list of game ideas to put into a straw poll for you to vote on what I stream next. Possibly over the weekend, we'll see, depending on what my weekend schedule is like. But if you have some suggestions to add, go ahead and go over onto my Discord server. I think most of you are part of it already. And go to the game suggestions channel and go ahead and leave me your suggestions at some point tonight. And then I will add any suggestions that are doable to my poll, and I will get you guys the poll by tomorrow at some point. And yeah, then we'll try to figure out what I stream next. I'll also just throw this on here as well, just in case you guys are interested to see the conclusion. But I'll probably try something new for a couple of streams and then potentially go back to something I've done already. Anyway, guys, thank you so much. Thank you to all of you who come. I'm glad you guys, Mimi and Frenzy, glad you had a good time. Thank you guys, Title Tyrant, Green Lancer, SL Dino was there for a while. Chronopod was there. If I missed your name, anyway, everybody, thank you for joining. And Saraki Hero, thank you for joining. Yeah. So anyway, guys, like I said, definitely leave any suggestions by tonight, before tomorrow morning, if you want them to appear on the next poll, and then I'll get that out to you tomorrow. Thank you once again for watching. I will see you next time. Have a good night, everybody.
Good night.
Bye.